Hello viewers, a very good evening. Masquera say, Masquera say, Masquera say. Welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network, where we give you the latest trending news in the nation of Zimbabwe without fear, without favor. So today we want to talk about the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission saga. And I'm very sorry, I came earlier today with this issue, but my network was so bad. Or my sound was so bad. My sound system was so bad. People couldn't hear me. So I don't know if you can hear me. Please confirm in the comment section if you can hear me loud and clear. So we want to talk about this issue where the commissioners, they were appointed and they happen to be the daughters and the sons of the powerful politicians within ZANU-PF. And we want to talk about ZANU-PF stooping so low to an extent of putting their own children in such powerful positions within the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission. It shows that ZANU-PF no longer have any shame about anything. They just do whatever they want. They were caught smuggling gold at Araji International Airport. The looters are walking scot-free. Why? They are shameless. Now they are employing their own people at Zimbabwe Electoral Commission. Why? They are shameless. They don't even know something called a conflict of interest. It doesn't appear in their dictionaries or in their heads or in their corporate governance. They don't even know about conflict of interest. So we have key people here. Number one, the first person we want to talk about is Jasper Mangwana. Jasper Mangwana is alleged to be related to the Nick Mangwana or to the Mangwana brothers. That is Nick Mangwana and Paul Mangwana. These are ZANU-PF bigwigs. And this has been disputed. I saw President Lead Ndambasarira disputing this fact, saying they are not related whatsoever. But people suggest that these are related, and these are just side shows where people are just trying to hide or to evade from the real facts. And if you look at Jasper Mangwana, he's so rude. He don't believe that he is talking to the people who are employing him. You don't believe that when you are working for ZEC, you are working for the country, not for ZANU-PF. The way he speaks when he is articulating or he is speaking about ZEC issues, he arrogantly addresses issues. He speaks as if I don't know to show Tesa, I don't know. But it shows the arrogance of ZANU-PF people. It shows the arrogance of the people who are leading us. So they occupy those positions with a mentality to think that they are there to control us, not knowing that they are there to deliver free and fair elections, not knowing that they are there to fulfill the constitution or to serve for the constitution of Zimbabwe. When you are employed as a ZEC official, you are there to serve the constitution of Zimbabwe. You are there to serve the democratic aspect of Zimbabwe, because the constitution is clear about how we get to the unitary state. So for us to have a unitary state, we must have a free, fair, credible elections. And people like Jasper Mangwana do not understand how free, fair, credible elections must be run. That is the reason why they are arrogant. And it's because they were employed there, not because of they have the competence, but because they know somebody. Then let's go to another appointment. There is somebody called Kudzai Shava. And Kudzai Shava is alleged to be the son of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister Shava. And this is a clear embarrassment to our constitution, because when you are now employing bodies, when you are now employing your own people to lead, you can actually see that when are other people going to get opportunities to lead these organizations? When are other credible people going to get an opportunity to serve their own nation? Because if we go into various ministries, we have somebody who knows somebody occupying a position, somebody who knows somebody occupying a position. What about those who know nobody? So if you go to the education system, they have the best education. Why? They are sent to private schools. They are sent abroad for education. Then if you go to government posts, they are also given the first post or the most important posts. So what will be the fate of the poor in the nation of Zimbabwe? What will be the fate of the competent but poor, not connected people? This is what Baba Harare was trying to say. The people who were employed at ZEC, these commissioners, it's not because they have competence, but it is an issue. So this is what Baba Harare was trying to articulate when he was attacked. And this is clear now. It is an issue of connections. You are connected to who? If you are connected to the ruling party, you get a job. If you are connected to the most powerful, you get a job. Your role is to suffer. They will only want you when it is time for elections. Not about qualities. Yes, I agree. So it's no longer an issue of quality. It is now an issue of who do you know? Who do you play with? So you can actually see that this is going to bring ZEC to much disrepute. Like if we are to go to 2023 in such a situation, we're likely going to see a shambolic ZEC, which is not going to deliver anything credible or anything meaningful. So we have Kembo Muhadi's daughter also on board. She was deployed there by the system as a commissioner. And if you watch her interview, it was a very shameful interview. You can actually see that this person knows nothing. She was talking about patriotism. And the question I would want to ask her right now is that you were talking about patriotism so passionately. And the question is, your father was in Gutu, compelling Masabuku to garner support or to galvanize support for ZANU-PF, which is against the Constitution of Zimbabwe. And patriotism is about the respect of the Constitution. You have to, if you are a patriotic person, you have to respect the Constitution to the end. You have to observe the principles which build your country. You have to observe, to respect your country. So respecting your country is not respecting an individual. So if you are respecting your country and you're calling yourself a patriotic person, it means she was supposed to question her father, to say, Mdara, do you know that you are going against the Constitution? So I hope that the people who interviewed her, they were not competent enough to ask why or to ask her position regarding her father. Because her father violated the Constitution when he went to Gutu and compelled Masabuku to work for ZANU-PF. He was going against the Constitution. And the question is, she highlighted that she is a patriotic person. How does she see her father if she is patriotic? How does she see ZANU-PF leaders? Because the way they loot the minerals, the way they disrespect the electoral laws, the way they ban Nelson Chamisa from campaigning, she was supposed to be asked those questions. How do you view it? And what are the words do you have, or what can you say to the leaders who were banning Nelson Chamisa from doing his campaigns? And a patriotic person should completely denounce such people. And we were going to see whether she was going to be employed if she had denounced the violence against MDC, the murder of MDC activists. We were going to see if she was going to be appointed. But it's because Chizilano, they don't even know how to answer these questions. They don't even have the knowledge. So you go section chakati, and you try to play nice. Then there is another person who is alleged to be the daughter of Obet Mpofu. This is the Machiavellian strongman, Obet Mpofu. It is alleged that his daughter was also on the panel, and he is now a ZEC commissioner. So the question is, are we going to have a free Zimbabwe when we have 4 people directly connected to the ZANU-PF powerhouse? There is another person who is alleged to be Virginia Mabiza's relative or blood sister also. So you can actually say that the list is endless. If we are to look at each and every person who is at the top or who is at the helm of Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, from Chigumba herself, she was linked some other time to a ZANU-PF minister, that she was closely related to a ZANU-PF minister somehow. And the minister tried to threaten people, what, but she kept quiet. So we can that is a key point military man at ZEC. He is a serving military man who is at ZEC as an active military personnel working at ZEC. And that is not so good, that is not proper. How are we going to have a free, credible elections given the arrogance he portrays to the people? So you can actually see that from the top to the top management of Zimbabwe Electoral Commission is compromised, is full of ZANU-PF powerful people, the ZANU-PF connected people. These are the people who can be controlled. These are the people who are going to announce the results in 2023. So for us to be able to deal with this issue once and for all, we need to deploy a strategy. We need to make sure that we win from the bottom. We get the results from the bottom, which means at every polling station, we must have the results of the actual election, which means the councillor, the MP, they must be in possession of the results in their areas. So each and every councillor must go and collect results in his ward for himself, for the MP, and for the president. Then, after doing that, we then go to note a tally with the results at the national level. So we need vigilant people, we need citizens who are ready to make sure that they gather the much needed results, they give the credible results with proof of photos. So you can take a photo or a small video showing that indeed these were the posted results. Then we can be able to collect those results. We can be able to put together those results. And we are going to wait what the top management of ZEC is going to announce. And we are going to show proof of what we will be having from down the polling station to the ward, to the constituency, and up to the national level. That is the only way we can defeat ZANU-PF. That is the only way we can win these elections in 2023. So it is not going to be easy. We need change, and we cannot afford to go with ZANU-PF beyond 2023. So we need to deploy complex strategies which are going to make sure that we deny ZANU-PF a chance to rig elections again. So we have key people employed in key areas within the government of Zimbabwe. The propagandists like Nick Mangwana running the Ministry of Information. So you can actually see the kind of people we are dealing with here. So let's put our efforts together. Let's put everything we have together to make sure that in 2023 we deliver a free, a credible, and the much needed election. Let's go register to vote. Let's go and vote in our numbers. So they will try all these shenanigans, but this is a true testimony that they are not resting, they are not sleeping. They are working 24/7. They are working around the clock to make sure that they deny us victory in 2023. Let's work around the clock to make sure that we defend ourselves, to make sure that we deliver the much needed change in 2023. So till we meet again, we have an issue. Yeah, Obet Mpofu, he lost a court challenge there at the Supreme Court. So we have that issue to cover. I'm going to bring it either tonight or tomorrow. So stay tuned. Just ring the bell, the notification bell, so that you can be able to know when we are coming back with that story. It's either probably tonight. Let's make it tonight. I'll try to bring it tonight. That very important story of Obet Mpofu. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for your support. I love you all. Thank you very much. Keep on subscribing, keep on sharing, and keep on supporting us.